I have a lot of ideas in my notes app for like videos, but I don't have them fully fleshed out. And some of them are topics I want to talk about, others are like full-fledged ideas. So I decided to grab all of the little things I wanted to talk about and I would put them in one video where I can just yap. And I'm not gonna have a script, and this is my gameplay, but pre-recorded. And I figured this is a good like put on while you sleep video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be yelling. I'm not gonna be screaming or tooting or burping or farting. So you better shut the fuck up and listen to my video now. Thank you. I have experienced this phenomenon of there will be a really good looking guy and they will be at the peak of their beauty. I'm talking they're like a really good looking dude and then they cut all of their hair off. They just get a buzz cut. It will be like a 10 out of 10 male and they drop to like a 6, dude. And somehow they also get more awkward off of it. Hair has to have some kind of special power or something. I don't fucking know. But I felt the need to talk about that one. I was recently at a family event and we were playing like Uno and we did Monopoly eventually, but we did charades and we did like the old people versus the younger people. And the younger people, which I was a part of that team. I'm not fucking old, but we did like okay, and some of the words were like emotions and those ones were tricky. But then the older team, which was mostly like my aunts and old cousins, they're all middle-aged ladies and they fucking crushed us, dude. They had like hand signals and like they just knew. They were in sync like a fucking hive mind. Like I have to be such low elo in charades, man. They were like legitimately playing like it was a ranked game. So I don't even understand. This next one does not relate to my life, but I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but there's this billionaire or millionaire, he's really rich, and his name is Brian Johnson, and he spends like $2 million a year on trying to reverse his aging. And he like injects himself with a bunch of stuff and does treatments, and he like injects himself with his son's stem cells or something like that, and he looks like reptilian, dude. Like he looks fine. I think he's 50. He looks like just a good looking 50-year-old though. He doesn't look like he's aging in reverse, but he's like a real creature, dude. And even I was talking to my pal about this. Tom Cruise is 62 years old. And I think that's insane. He doesn't look 62. And he's the same age that Ian McKellen was when he played Gandalf in Lord of the Rings back in like the 2001, 2002. But it's insane. Like look up a picture of Brian Johnson, look up a picture of Tom Cruise, and then look up a picture of Ian McKellen at 62. Like, good God. And Tom Cruise probably doesn't spend like $2 million a year on looking younger. I bet he does like Botox or... Well, actually, he's a Scientologist, so I don't know what he does. Maybe there's something going on there. But bro, oh my gosh. Yeah, Brian Johnson. So I was really sad the other day because I hate April. Like, April is just a hellish month every year for me. But I went on a hike late at night, and I was well, it was YouTube, I can say it. I was high, and I was on my way back to my car, and I'm looking at like the city. I'm like, damn, if I was in charge, I would do a lot of things different. And then I was just thinking of little things that I would do differently if I was like the freaking ruler of the world. And I have a list of 4 things. I would tame and domesticate wild animals, specifically raccoons and polar bears. I think penguins would also be a cool one, but I don't really like birds. Capybaras for sure. Like, we're starting on raccoons and capybaras, but polar bears, like, are there even polar bears left? I don't know. But those are like the three. I would do that. And then I would kill people I don't like, which that one might be a little bit controversial, but I gotta slim the numbers somehow. And where am I gonna send them? They gotta live on the same earth as I do, unless they're not around. This is all hypothetical, by the way. I'm not planning anything, but, like, just to cover my bases. And then the third one, I would get rid of those, like, sugar cookies that you get at just normal random grocery stores. The ones that are kind of like powdery and they got that, like, the fucking frosting on top. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like those. And then this has been like a huge thing in the last 2 years. Boil bags, where they just throw they'll get a bunch of sea creatures and they just toss them in hot water, and then they're like, oh, let's put corn and potatoes in there, let's put sausage in there, and then they just give it to you in a bag. I think that's gross. Like, what happened to a good fast food container? But no, they give you a bag full of hot water and dead sea bugs. I do not like the idea of that. So I want to get rid of those. But those would be the 4 things. So the animal thing, the killing people I don't like in Minecraft, banning sugar cookies, and getting rid of the boil bags. Those are the 4 things I would change. I guess I would also get rid of war. But that wasn't my first thought, Am I a bad person? No, I think I'm fine. That's a solid list. And then the last thing I was thinking of, or at least the last thing that I wrote down for my yapping, is my desert island, like, list of stuff I would have on my desert island. Desert? People always fucking correct me on that like it's an established thing. I don't know. But on my desert island, I would have 5 movies, 1 TV show, 3 video games, 1 book, and 1 album. This is obviously, like, the ideal. I know I wouldn't have all these things if I just got stranded somewhere. But if I could choose, that's what I'm choosing. And I'm starting with movies. So my 5 movies would ideally be something sad, something funny, something happy. And I mean, that's only 3 things, so I have a lot to work with. But my first one is my favorite movie, Little Fish. I rewatch that movie multiple times a year, and it's really sad, but there's also some happy stuff in it, and it kind of has like a mixed ending. So I would take Little Fish, and then Anora. That one's kind of just sad. It's a little bit funny, but that one's kind of just sad. If you guys haven't seen Anora, you should watch it. That one's really good. And then Cowboy Bebop the movie. That one's just fun to look at. Like, the action is good. The dog is funny. Spike is funny. It was also kind of sad, though. Fuck, maybe I need happier movies on my list. Well, I already wrote it down. And then the 4th one is Cars 4. Cars 4. Fuck, I'm stupid. I gotta be quiet. Cars 2. Sorry, it's the 4th on my list. And it's Cars 2. I'm not editing that out. I'm not doing editing here. Because I think Cars 2 is the perfect spy espionage thriller. I think Mater is a perfect character. I don't have any complaints with the movie, actually. I don't have a single complaint other than that it ends. And then my 5th one is Scooby-Doo Camp Scare, because that one's a little bit spooky. And there's also, like, multiple spoilers for Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. There's multiple monsters in that one, and some of them are kind of left up in the air of, like, maybe that was a real monster and it wasn't a guy in a mask. Like, they don't know. And I think that's pretty cool. And then there's also, like, the whole sunken city bit. I'm not gonna get into Scooby-Doo Camp Scare, but if you want, you should watch that movie, honestly. You should get, like, Cheetos and marijuana, and and watch Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. But those were my 5 movies. And then my one TV show. This is so childish. I just realized I have a lot of kid movies on here. But Gravity Falls. I would take Gravity Falls because that's another one that I rewatch a lot. And it's like, again, spooky, scary, funny. I just realized I have like a genre that I like. It's spooky, funny. I also do like scary movie. Maybe scary movie should be on my list. It's not though. But Gravity Falls would be the one show that I would take. And then the 3 games, these could not be farther apart from each other. But I'm going to rattle these off quick because I know everyone that watches me has played every video game of all time. The Witcher 3, Super Monkey Ball, and Titanfall 2. I think it's the perfect spread because there's adventure, there's challenge, and then there's like an infinite skill ceiling. Like you could just play Titanfall forever, which I would on an island. I probably wouldn't leave if I had Titanfall. Maybe by the time I got back to the real world, they'd make Titanfall 3. Fuck! That would be so smart. I should have just put Titanfall 3 on my list, and then they'd have to release it. Damn. Or I could have done Portal 3 too. I could have done Half-Life 3. Dude, this is a bad list. I just yapped for 4 minutes straight, and this is a bad list. Oh, fuck. Well, I'll stick with those 3. They're good. And then my one book, this is cheating, but I would bring the Doom Patrol Omnibus, because that book is like thick. It's huge. And it has like Golden Age and Silver Age. It's like the entirety except for what's the one guy from My Chemical Romance? I don't like his version of Doom Patrol. This is not shit you want to... Well, you're actually probably asleep by this point. I wonder how many sheep you counted. No, but what I was saying is I don't like that guy's version of Doom Patrol. What's his fucking name? Gerard... I almost said Butler. No, that guy's cool. Is it Way? I'm gonna sound like an idiot. I'm gonna correct myself when No, I'm not editing this! Oh, God! And this take is too long to scrap now. Well, fuck, I'm gonna be embarrassed if I'm wrong. Gerard. We'll just call him Gerard. So that's my one book. And then one album? I would take anything by Ocean's 8 Alaska. They're a metal band. But they're painfully British. They're like, oh, God. They're really British. But their drummer is really cool. I had a masterclass with him once. But their drummer's really cool. And I feel like I could make a drum set out of probably coconuts if I really tried. Or maybe even bamboo too. If I had bamboo on the island, I could definitely make a good drum set. And then I could play the songs too. But it would be anything by Ocean's 8 Alaska. Probably something like... What's the album called? Is it Hikari or Hansha? I don't know. Again, I'm not editing. You'll have to go look for yourself. But that was all I had to yap about. Oh my gosh, is this 14 minutes long already? Yeesh. Okay. Oh, I just burped. Fuck. I'm not scrapping it. So anyway, here's a couple of video ideas that I had. That I am going to do. I'm just really bad at committing to doing things. So I'm going to put them in a video. So I have to do it eventually. Except that hasn't worked in the past because... Oh, that's nasty. You probably actually just heard my foot crack. But I said that I was going to make a video about media from 2005 and I didn't do that. And I mean, I probably should eventually. But I realized, I came to the realization when I was making the video, everyone that watches me is probably a whole lot younger or a whole lot older than me. There's not like anyone that's my exact age. Like there's no one that's 32 that watches me. And I mean, I was... How old would I be if I was 32 in 2005? I just looked off into the distance like I was going to do the math. I wasn't. I didn't plan on doing it either. But... Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, the video ideas. So, with the video ideas, Media from 2005 may or may not be on the way still. I have it half edited and I kind of don't like where it is right now. But here are the ideas that I am going to do definitively. I just need to fully cook them. So Jeeberdy. I've talked about Jeeberdy since probably October. And it was like with viewers, and then it was with people I knew in real life. And now I think I've settled on the good realm of streamer friends. And that obviously is going to be Squeep, Froggy, and Gavin. Shouts out. So that one, I want to do Jeeberdy. I am going to do it. I already have half of the board made. I just have to find a time that works for all of us. And then this is one I've been kicking around for a long time as well. But I think I'm going to do it through Google Forms. I'm going to have people send in Google Forms and do confessionals. And then I'll either get a priest outfit or I'll just make like a funny visual for it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be yapping for 20 minutes by the end of this. Oh, but viewer confessionals. I want to do viewer confessionals. And then I want to do a Rhythm Heaven remix race with Gavin. Hashtag Rhythm Heaven remix race with Gavin no_nuts. I think that would be really fun. I think half of them should be blindfolded because that game you can do entirely off of audio cues. Kind of like how it's designed. Fuck, maybe that's stupid. No, but I think that would be fun because I'm way better than Gavin. I am way better than Gavin at that game. If you're listening, you little fuckhead, I would win. And then, oh fuck, he probably will watch this eventually. Oh well, he'll be sleeping by now. And then a Bro v Bro with Squeep, where we have a bingo board, like a shared bingo board, and we try to get to bingo first. And if we can't get bingo, then it's just whoever filled out the most spaces. I think that one will be really fun. Gosh, is that all of them? Am I all yapped out? Okay, I think that's it. I've been raw dogging this, by the way. I have not done this with music. I haven't done it with a script. I'm just sitting in my cold gaming room at 5:05 a.m. I just threw up 22 spicy chicken nuggets from Wendy's. And along with that, I also had like a really gross shake. Like I thought it was going to be a chocolate sundae or like an ice cream sundae with chocolate sauce. It was not. It was grainy. It was grainy. So I threw that up too. I've actually been on like kind of a puking streak. Because earlier today, I had half a White Claw. And I played Mario. And then after that, I went on a run and I threw it up. And then even after I threw up the chicken nuggets, I went on another run. Gosh. Good times. Well, I hope you're sleeping by now, because I think I am out of stuff to talk about. Oh, another fun video would be a stuff tour, like a room tour, but I show off all my stuff. I would have to clean a little bit for that. My stuff is dusty and musty and, well, it's not crusty. It's not that dirty. Sorry, I'm looking at my stuff. That would be cool. I might do that too. That would be an easy one to get out. Okay. I'm gonna call that good. I wonder what the gameplay will be that I put up here. I pretended like I already knew it was gonna be at the beginning of the video. I don't know. Did you just hear that? My tummy rumbled. Ooh, more chicken nuggets for me. No, it's probably gonna be Super Monkey Ball. I think I have to do Super Monkey Ball to tie into what I said earlier. If I even did. I've forgotten what I've talked about at this point. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I'm rambling now. Like I haven't been the whole time. But, hey, I hope you're having a good sleep. Or a nap, perhaps. Maybe you're on your drive to work. If you're on your drive to work, hopefully you are still aware and alert. You're probably tired by now. But, yeah. The viewer retention on this video is going to be 2 minutes.